moving on with our recap of the conference semifinals of the 2026 NBA playoffs. We will now focus on the Eastern Conference as the Cleveland Cavaliers also handily defeated the Detroit Pistons in Game 7 on the road this past Sunday, 125-94. Did the Pistons overachieve or underachieve this season, and what can they do this offseason to improve for next year?
Pistons overachieved. We started out a little bit with this conversation. Pistons overachieved. They need to get somebody as far as scoring. I don't even know if they need a Robin or whatever. They just need somebody outside of K that can score on his own. And but getting your ass busted back-to-back seasons at home for the Pistons means that I'm expecting a lot coming into this third season. Because now we know they can win games. Now we know they have a potential MVP on their team. Now expectations are set in. So it's like if you're not a top 3 seed, if you're not getting to the conference finals next year, because now Cade is just like, I can only get to the second round. You know what I'm saying? And then you know how that second round curse can stick on somebody if you don't really start, achieving more after that. So we'll see. Shit, maybe Jaylen Brown. Detroit will get Jaylen Brown.
That'll be nice. They're working on it, Nick.
The way Jaylen Brown talking, they gonna send him to Siberia.
He's gonna be in Washington.
Jaylen Brown a perfect fit for Detroit, to be honest with you. They would love that. That would be a perfect fit.
He is. And you may not have to give up much to get him.
Give him Duren and a few draft picks.
Yeah. The Celtics could use Duren too. Like they would lose, I feel like, initially in the trade because Brown's a better player right now. But if Duren and Tatum, I feel like they can play together and be pretty good.
And Brown takes a lot of that pressure off Cade because Cade is a great player. His personality is kind of laid back. And he can let Brown, kind of do all that stuff. That would work great.
It sure would.
I think they overachieved. And I say that because the regular season, like you said, it matters. It matters. I get what y'all saying. It don't really matter, but it does matter. But the playoffs just slows everything down. And when they didn't have that second option or any shooting really at all. And that's where Detroit fell flat. But they should have lost in the first round, especially without having that shooting. Their record was still great. And when you really watch the team against Cleveland, you're like, yeah, y'all really ain't supposed to be here if y'all can't execute on there were leads they had. They should not have lost Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
That was
it.
Yeah. Game 5 was a series.
Yeah, that was it.
Game 5 was it. And but even then, they still would have overachieved by being in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I definitely feel like they overachieved. Matter of fact, the proof is in Jaylen Brown. Obviously, he doesn't show up in the playoffs.
But that's the reason why I'm saying, Jaylen, the regular season, no matter it's a bar because it hits. You know what I'm saying? With the NBA, we don't really evaluate niggas until the playoffs. You can't really take anything that happened in the regular season with true value until you see it in the playoffs. Jaylen Duren is a all NBA player. He's supposed to be. He was supposed to get paid heavily. If he did the same shit he did in the regular season, the playoff, doc, we probably talking about the Pistons winning the East, not even just going to the Eastern Conference Finals, but winning the East. That shit went out the window as soon as Game 1 hit in Orlando.
Well, yeah, it went out the window because their flaws were exposed. So I'm in agreement. They did overachieve in regards to being the number 1 seed in the East. They probably should have fell down a notch, especially when Kay got hurt. And that was the one that when they kept winning games, it fooled everybody. And I will shout out B, because B has been consistent throughout the whole season. He said this was a second round exit team. So he loved and appreciated the accomplishment because he's from the city. He's going to always root for his team. And if they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, he would have been happy. And they went all the way and won, he would have been happy. But he saw the ceiling for this team, and it was in the second round. And I hated watching this team play. Because it was just K. K was just at the ball hog, and it was just where are you going to go to get offense? Who's your second option? The whole thing that's been with them all season long. And then you get to the playoffs and everything matters more. So those guys that play looser in the regular season, you know, those misses in the postseason, they matter. The turnover matter. You know, guys jumping on the ground, you're not going to get the calls. All those things you got to really learn for. And now you've been to the second round, you got some experience there. But they badly need offense. I'm in agreement with Ozzy Thompson going out and doing something. But they need a guy. And, you know, is Kawhi the guy? I think if they had Kawhi, bro,
you need something.
I think you could have made a difference, Nick.
You need something you can count on, bro. You need something you can. Granted, he had
the playoffs. He had a hell of some games this year.
Yeah, he had a hell of a season, but you need something to count on, bro. And I need to see him play 70 games, bro. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
just need it for the playoffs, Nick.
You right.
Look. What would you rather have? Kevin Durant for the regular season and absent for the playoffs, or Kevin Durant for the playoffs and missing most of the regular season?
I'm not saying you wrong. I get what you're saying. All I'm saying is when it comes to Kawhi, I wouldn't mortgage or I wouldn't trade assets to get him when it's like I don't even know if this nigga can play 60 plus games like he did the season before. Like, even though if again Kawhi healthy in Detroit is a dangerous. You keep everybody but, you know, and add him and maybe subtract some of that shooting that you had, like Duncan Robinson and Herter or whatever. All you got to give up is that. And Tobias Harris, get his goofy ass out of there. like you replace Kawhi, a healthy Kawhi with, bro. That team is dangerous. That's the finals team right there.
It's scary hours for sure. And I'm only saying that because it popped up in the chat. I think that was a thing that was happening. So I'm with everybody with health concerns, but I think when you think about Kawhi on that team or Tyler Hero that's been rumored or discussed on that team,
that's the one.
It makes a difference. They become just a little bit different because you have secondary offense you can rely on, and that shows where they need to improve for the offseason.
I don't think they underachieved. I just think the East was weak. Like, you got a Jaylen Brown-led team making second in the East, and we thought this was going to be a down year for Boston. New York was up and down all season. They didn't really perform like they needed to until they got to the playoffs in the second round. So it was, I won't say easy, but it was beneficial for the Pistons to play how they've been playing all season. Cade a beast. Cade had an MVP season, like if we're being for real. So when you have an MVP season and you're playing in a weak conference, you expect to be, you know, close to high end of the conference. It just so happened that everybody else was pretty much sorry. So the game changes, as Jalen said earlier, when you get to the playoffs. It's slower. People can game plan more. And even though Cade in all his glory is good as he is, he can't do it alone just like Ant can't. And his two shrunk in all of the playoffs. They were lucky to make it this far. But I don't think that's an overachieving thing. I think that's a still figuring out the roster thing. That's a Cade getting some experience thing. Like, with as good as Cade played, they played into that one seed, and it wasn't an overachievement. It was like we the best team in the regular season. But as Nick been saying all episode, playoffs is a different ball game. It's almost damn near a different sport. Like, versus playing a team one night versus playing them 7 games in 10 days. So they did what they were supposed to do this season. B watches a lot of basketball. He been calling it all year, just like Ken said, in the sense of this team is not a finals team. I don't care nothing about the 1 seed. So they went out where they were supposed to go out. They lost to a team that was better than them. Donovan Mitchell was better than Cade in this series. The others were better. Evan Mobley and Allen and all of those guys, even though James Harden did exactly what we expected him to do in a game 7. It still didn't hinder the Cavs because they have a better basketball team than the Pistons. It just so happened the Pistons had the best basketball player leading up to this series, but he wasn't the best player in this series. I'm not worried about the Pistons at all. I think that their front office has done a great job getting them back to this point after being bad for so long. Cade Cunningham is an absolute monster. Once they figure out that number 2, they're going to be a formidable foe in the East for a while, for as long as Cade is in his prime. Because I think Cade is one of the, after Ant, he probably my second favorite player in the NBA. And he definitely put himself in the conversation to be in the top 10 in the league, if not top 5 right now. So I look forward to him getting somebody he can depend on and not being out there with bums and having to do everything. So, yeah, the Pistons are going to be all right. They didn't overachieve. They got right to where they were supposed to be.
You just don't get your to get smacked like that, bro. In
At
game
home,
7,
bro.
Having game 7 experience.
But
I know the
wasn't
Cavs had
overachieving.
game 7
It all
experience.
finally
too,
came
but-
to roost, though. Like all the money finally ran out. The
Man, you
bill
at
here now.
home, bro.
But
You went on the road and won. The Cavs
Hey,
were sorry
look,
on
they
the
had to
road.
come down from 24 points to even get to this point. Like we thought they was dead in the
That was
water a
horrendous.
while ago. We thought they was dead in the water though. That series, really, if we talking about them having the legitimate
You
tools
playing with
that they
house money,
needed,
Lou. You at
that
home. You
shouldn't
playing
have
with
been
house
close.
money.
But
Mm-mm,
Ken,
no,
you can
they're
say the same thing about Minnesota and Ant. The exact same thing happened. They lost by 30 on their home floor.
I know. I said it. You can't.
Yeah, he did
lose
say
like
that.
Yeah.
No, my thing is though, Shelton. Detroit went up 2-0 at home. If I told you that was the last home game they was going to win,
That's the because
like
Detroit,
That's
though,
the
we
nature,
should,
that's
yeah,
the nature of the team you're dealing with, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's Detroit.
That's what you're going to get when you got a team like Detroit, whose only option is Cade Cunningham. Like, ain't none of them. The rest of like Amir Thompson is good. He's really good at what he does. He like a new age Dennis Rodman or some shit, but he can't shoot the ball. And Cade needs some help on the other end. He needs help. He probably even more so than Ant do. Like they don't even got the Pistons don't even got a Julius Randle, and that ain't saying shit. They don't even got that.
yeah. Tobias is a negative factor.
Man, Tobias Harris and J. Cole in China.
Hey, Tobias. Hey, what if J. Cole's really Tobias Harris? Like he just
Yeah.
Hey, Tobias Harris and Kirk Cousins in the same Hall of Fame.
Yes, they got the same agent. They got the same agent.
They in the same. They in the Bank Hall of Fame. Tobias Harris and Kirk Cousins.
I think he made over $200 million in his career.
Tobias Harris might be at $300 million.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get these picks in.
A nigga named Tobias.
Yes, they look like J. Cole. They look like Cole.
Go ahead, Ken. Prepare the question. I'm gonna go first, and then I'm gonna log up. This is the main reason I came on camera anyway.
All right. Who do y'all have? Who do y'all have winning the Eastern Conference Finals, and in how many games?
Your bitch ass. Go ahead. Say what your ear. Go ahead. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Man, you're funny, Jay.
And see, this is why even when you love your homies, it get crazy because you know.
Just say your shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of this, bro.
I came on here to give you love. You know what I'm saying?
Goodness gracious,
Like
Nick.
I came to tell you that I was wrong about the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think they were gonna make it to the finals, but now I believe they will, even with them losing this game. So all that shit, get it out your chest, nigga. Take all that shit.
I'm not used to praise on this show, nigga.
All that shit. I don't believe in this Cavs team, bro. I just don't. Even with them winning right now, I just think the Knicks just thought it was going to be a cakewalk like we thought it was going to be. And they've been rolling, and so they thought really it's going to be nothing. I got the Knicks winning in 6. It could go 7, but I don't see that happening. So, yeah, Knicks to the finals as much as I'm going to hate to see it. I got the Knicks making it to the NBA finals.
Hey, man.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Doc, I agree with you. I don't know what they're going for other than to watch this Western Conference team play because that's going to be a massacre. But yeah, I'm James Harden is one of the worst basketball players.
Don't say that. You're going too far.
James Harden is single-handedly killing the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. So, I mean, they were dominating in this game. They were up 21, and now it's a 5-point game because James Harden is out there looking lost like he does. So, I don't have any faith in him, even though I have less faith in Cat. I think Brun is the best player on the court, and I think that's going to be the difference. I really do.
You got Knicks in 6?
Yeah, Knicks in 6.
Hey, matter of fact, I hope everybody go Knicks. Everybody go Knicks. I hope that's what everybody
See, this is why I can't. This is why whenever you say shit, bro, I'm just like it's Pandora's box, nigga. Like,
Nick, you win either way. You had six teams in the finals, so you
right. I never feel bad for Nick teams when they lose because you got 3 or 4. Like, I never feel bad.
Right.
I am not a Cavs fan. I just root for Coco Jones and Coco Jones Associates.
You're a Cavs and a Giants fan.
You got on a Cavs t-shirt right now.
Cincinnati niggas not even supposed to like Cleveland.
I don't. I like Coco Jones and Coco Jones Associates, nigga.
All right. I got the Knicks in 7. I've been on the Knicks bandwagon since the playoffs started. And it's kind of a bias for me in the sense of if they can do it, the Cowboys can do it. So if they can make it,
don't do that. Don't. All right, Ken. We gotta wrap this up.
If the Knicks can go to the finals and they ain't never done that since I've been alive, I know my Cowboys can get.
They've done it since you were alive, nigga. It was in '99. You was outside. You said you was outside, nigga.
Yeah, that's pretty well known. And Allen Houston, I do remember that team, Marcus Cannon. But yeah, if the Knicks can make it to the finals,
they needed a short season, Spike. They needed a short season.
It was a damn strike season. Stop it. Get out of here. So yeah, I got the Knicks in 7. They ain't never done it in a real NBA season since I've been alive. And again, if they do it, the Cowboys can do it. So there's always hope.
It should be a pretty interesting series. I'm not with, I think the consensus after that OKC Spurs game that this Knicks Cavs series won't be fun. I think both teams know how to score, and that should make for some fun, interesting basketball. And I think there's a lot on the line. First, I also want to say Nick was also right in calling the Eastern Conference Finals. He said Cavs and Knicks will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I think he either said it on here or I know he's definitely said it in the chat, but he said it. And that's where we are. That's what we have.
That's like Sheldon picking the Eagles, though.
I'm going to give people their credit where it's due. I got you, but, I got to give them their props.
Hey man, even the ugly prostitutes get niggas to pick them up. You know
this disrespectful, bro. I swear.
This honestly is a tough one to call for me, because I can see either team winning. So does it come down to the superstars on the team? Donnie Mitchell versus Brunson. That should be fun. You can X out Harden because he may show up for one game, but we know what happens when shit gets spooky for him. Evan Mobley can score, so Evan versus Cat. Jared Allen, out there. I don't know. I've been thinking about it since Detroit lost. I really honestly don't know. But I think I'm fuck, man. This is tough.
You keep on saying these. You keep on saying these soliloquies, Ken.
I know. I'm trying to give myself the time to talk myself into what, because I really honestly don't know. I'm gonna go Cavs in 6.
So you don't want a person to pick the other teams out here.
I already know who Nick is gonna pick.
Save you, Nick.
Nah, I'm gonna say that Knicks in 7. I think this Cavs team is more dangerous than what people think, and I think with all the rest that the Knicks got, that's why I was surprised by how shitty they were, like shooting wise, percentage wise. Of course, they weren't going to be as historic they were on that 7-game run, but they came out real flat. And even now, like, again, I don't know if they even win this game, but the fact that they made it close gives me hope for moving forward. But I got Knicks in 7. I think Donnie Mitchell he's on a mission right now, bro. And he's from the greater New York, Connecticut area. So this is like a home game. James Harden usually plays well on Madison Square Garden, but he's shitballed these last couple games.
Donovan Mitchell from New York?
He from Greenwich, Connecticut. So it's like not too far from down.
Is that like being from Alpharetta in Atlanta?
Yeah, basically. it's about 30, 40 minutes away, depending on where you at. But yeah.
I got a
That
question.
dog in him, Spike. Yeah,
Right,
that's
exactly.
basically what
I was just trying to figure out like where.
you got that manufactured dog.
Yeah. Are we having a different conversation about Donovan Mitchell if he win the series and make it to the finals?
Yes. He's now in that
And
Only if he wins the finals.
he to me
he
he
gotta win, Ken.
No, well
He has to win.
To me,
he
Ken,
just gotta make it.
I just think he got to make because he can get on that.
You got to make it.
He can get to that Luka level where we're like, we didn't know you were that good to carry a team like that.
Absolutely not.
No, Nick.
What you mean?
No, Nick. This team is better than that Dallas team. You can't do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he got some players. He got players.
Wow, they just tied it up. This shit crazy.
If Donovan Mitchell they make it to the finals, he just.
What does it mean? Where you at? Man? Where you at? You can't dismiss it.
He'll be D-Book. He'll be D-Book. That's all he'll be, nigga.
Oh, nah. He almost post this
That's
goddamn shut down.
That's
He just D-Book, bro.
That's it.
Fuck out of here, bro.
At most,
fuck out of here.
At most, he above D Lillard. He above Dame Dollar. At most. Damn.
Dame didn't even make it to a finals.
He didn't have to.
He did.
He's better than D-Book. D Mitchell. Both of them.
Damn.
Dame only went to one Western Conference Finals, right?
Dame never had a team, and he's still.
I just asked the question.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So then get the fuck up out of here talking about someone.
Because you don't even give D-Book the credit for going to the finals. How you gonna do it for D-Book?
You're right. I don't because he had Chris Paul. Chris Paul carried him there. I'm saying as their most. He did because have they been anywhere close since Chris Paul left?
Well, it's a different team.
I'm just saying Donovan Mitchell as the leader, as the best player on Cleveland for the last 3 seasons has Cleveland Cavaliers have changed their whole trajectory since he's got on that team.
D-Book had to drag.
Well, I'm changing my pick then. God damn it, Knicks in 6.
They just trying to go to overtime because that game with overtime last night.
Yeah, they was. Somebody
sit here and talk crazy and think that D-Mitch just getting to the finals and losing is worth more than Booker getting to the finals and losing. You're crazy.
I didn't say it was worth more. I'm saying because I credit Chris Paul getting that team to the finals. So y'all credit D-Book, which is why you're viewing what I'm saying as crazy. And I'm like, nigga, no, it's not in my mind. All I'm saying is that Donovan Mitchell has proven to take his team consistently to the playoffs when he is the number one. D-Book has not proven that. He's been in Phoenix for a long time, and he hasn't consistently taken that team to the playoffs. They should at least be an AFC. I'm saying,
first of all, this Cavs
did they make it last year?
I think.
Well, that's because Kevin Durant was on the team.
Roster construction is.
How you not make the playoffs with Kevin Durant if you're the best player? I'm sorry, Ken. Go ahead. My bad.
Well, I was just saying. Not even getting into the makeup of the teams, but if he get there and lose, bro, it's the same.
As D-Book?
Yeah, it's the same.
So let me ask you this: would you consider him better than Jaylen Brown if he makes it to the finals?
No,
D-Mitch.
No.
Damn.
No.
That's what I'm saying. What are y'all saying about him? Like making it to the finals ain't shit when no one expected you to.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying
That's
I'm saying the only way y'all saying it's either D-Book or not. That's disrespectful. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're the one that said that getting to the finals don't mean and losing don't mean anything.
I said he'll be on the same level as Luka because Luka got to the finals and they lost.
So what did the finals do for Jimmy Butler?
Put him in the Hall of Fame. What are you talking about?
Oh Lord,
he in the Hall of Fame, Jay.
You got him better than
he went to two NBA. He went to two NBA finals. Huh?
Basketball Hall of Fame don't mean shit.
Who?
Right. You got him better than Booker right now, D-Mitch.
Yes. He's in the Eastern Conference Finals, nigga. What you mean?
First of all, he need to worry about what the hell going on tonight because that's the best player on the team. He let these motherfuckers blow up.
He let them come right back.
I wasn't. I'm not watching the game, but he blew a 21-point lead. You saw what Harden was doing.
Listen, that was on Harden.
Matter of fact, Jimmy Bucket's been in 2 finals.
Yeah, that's why I said he went to 2. That's why I said he in the Hall of Fame. He lost both of them, but
Basketball Hall of Fame don't mean shit.
Yeah,
We done
stop
established
saying
this,
Hall of
bro.
Fame.
don't do that. Don't do that. It's the Hall of
you
Fame.
came on here and talk shit about McGrady forever, nigga, and he in the
Is
Hall of
McGrady
Fame
in the Hall
too.
of Fame?
Stop it. Yes, nigga.
Hold on, Sheldon, can you please look that up? Is Tracy McGrady in the Hall of Fame? You will never. I would never say the Hall of
he's not.
Fame ever again. I'll tell you that
He's
right
not.
now.
The thing is, hey, they turn around and lose this game. Shit, the Cavs may not win a game.
You might say Dixon Foe.
Pretty much.
This was a game 2 still.
Tracy
And they had
McGrady
it.
Tracy McGrady is in the Hall of Fame.
I would. Hey, Jalen, you're right. I will never bring up the Hall of Fame ever again.
7-time All-Star,
Yeah,
7-time
2017.
All-NBA, and won
I didn't
back-to-back
know he got
scoring
in
titles
All-Star.
during his prime, Nick.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that.
Sheldon, can you read off what was his average, his points per game average, his career?
We don't got time.
19, 5, and 4.
Oh my God, that's a Hall
We
of Fame
know how
to
that
you.
happened, Nick. Don't even play with that.
Sheldon,
You
that's
know
a Hall
how
of Fame to you, bro.
You know what? You know how numbers work, Nick. You know how numbers work. You know,
I know the difference between small
I didn't know
numbers
he
and
was a
big
Hall of
numbers.
Famer, but damn. I don't remember him being put in the Hall of Fame.
I thought he was in the Hall of Fame, man.
You know how
I
averages
remember.
work.
Listen,
Vince Carter gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and his average is low now too because he played so many years. You know how this shit works. Don't do that.
no,
Nick.
I'm saying, but
Don't do that.
Vince Carter's career, you could say Vince Carter had a good career. Like he had a Hall of Fame worthy career. I can say that about Vince Carter. You cannot say that about Tracy McGrady. Nobody with a straight face can say that.
Mario Elliott in the Hall of Fame?
It's a lot of niggas in the Hall
I
of
would.
Fame.
Hey, Jalen, you were right. I'm giving you a due.
Stoudemire's in the Hall of Fame.
I would never bring up the NBA Hall of Fame again. Ever
That's
again.
what I'm saying. Yeah, saying people are Hall of Fame ain't saying a lot for the basketball Hall of Fame, bro. Like, unfortunately, we know who the top is, and it's a lot of niggas who in the Hall of Fame. You're like, why is this nigga in here? So they just got to make the numbers work every year. That's it.
Facts.
Anyway.